Captains, it is great to see you again. My name is Femennenly and I'm from the North American World of Warships office, where today we bring you Sea Trials, where I pick a ship and show you how to play it, but in some cases show you best practices as to how not to play it. It depends on the ship, it depends how I'm feeling. It depends how well I feel like playing on any given today. But it's nice to be back, guys. It's nice to see you all over on Facebook. Stefan, Antonio, Lewis, good to see you guys. Over on YouTube, Nathaniel, Mark, Albie, Classical Cat, Nathan, Dekel, it's good to see you guys. And of course, let's not forget my friends over on Twitch. Baka, Godless, Planko, Clone, Venom, it's good to see you guys. Rika, Viking. Anyway, guys. It's nice to see you all. Today we are taking out a ship that I am known to play very, very, very poorly. But it's an important ship because it's the only ship representing Canada in the game at the moment, which is the HMS Haida.
Don't sound so sullen.
I'm not sullen. I'm just mapling around at the moment. I was trying, but that was the best one. I'm just feeling kind of about it, if you know what I mean. Okay. Anyway, guys. Whose idea was this? Actually, mine.
It's true.
This was a decision I made. There is a reason behind the decision, but anyway, we're gonna get straight into it. Yes, not HMS, sorry. HMCS. Looking at what we're taking, obviously we're going to run all the premium upgrades, premium consumables because I have the money to do so. Highly recommend it if you're going to play ships and you can afford to use the premium consumables. Particularly the Haida, who's very dependent on its consumables. It's very important you have as many of them as you can possibly get going forward. In terms of upgrades, I'm a little different here. In comparison to some other people, I run them slightly different. Main outmost mod is pretty standard for step 1. A lot of people will take the propulsion modification here because of the size of the ship and its characteristics. Its propulsion system is very easy to knock out. However, since I have Last Stand, I'm like, I much rather have the extended hydro to help myself with the torpedo searching, but propulsion is also like another good choice for this slot here. Slot 3, smoke generator modification 1 is really important. She does have a rolling rolling smoke, similar to the Purse, similar to the Hung Hye. Definitely take that. If you don't have one of these modifications, you haven't got lucky in a super container or anything like that, make sure you pick one up from the arsenal because this ship needs it. Last but not least, to kind of, this is completely up to you on this one. Propulsion mod or steering gears. I personally went steering gears because she does have a wider turning radius than a lot of the other DDs at this tier. She's not the most maneuverable of ships, so having the rudder shift a little bit quicker kind of helps with that. Propulsion helps you speed up, helps you slow down faster. I'm not that worried considering we've got a long hydro. We've got our steering gears. That's going to help our maneuverability a lot with the torpedoes. Anyway, exterior, your standard kind of basic flags. You can go speed boost. She doesn't have the highest fire chance, so it's kind of optional, the fire chance flags. She's with only one set of torpedoes. I really wouldn't bother that much with the flooding, just simply because you just don't get as much gain out of it. She only has one torpedo launcher with 4 torpedoes in it. 100 minute and a half reload pretty much on that torpedo launcher. I just pretty much went for your standard, high caliber, reload of your consumables, faster speed. I always take ramming flags on DDs because I think it's funny. I would have picked a det flag. Obviously, I am out, so I'm half expecting to see a detonation. 10 points for everyone if I manage to detonate in the very first game. I sound so excited. I am excited. In terms of captain build, I did a lot of research coming into this today. Well, jokes, I spent the last half an hour looking at it. No, pretty standard, priority tagging, know how many people are shooting at you. Then, last stands for DDs. Make sure that you're not making yourself a sitting duck, particularly in smoke. Bad idea. Superintendent, again, she is very dependent on her consumables to be a viable destroyer, so we want to pick up that. Go ahead and grab Concealment Expert. So that's your base build. After that, you can go ahead and pick up your Adrenaline Rush. And then kind of your secondary and third skills, if you have the 19 point, is obviously going to be your survivability expert. Probably actually take survivability in front of adrenaline rush, but survivability, adrenaline rush, and then I had 4 points spare. I wouldn't put it on reload of consumables. Again, it's very important that you get your consumables reloaded with 2 points left. The only one that really made sense is the slightly bigger smoke screen, so I just went ahead and picked that up. I was like, you know what, this is good. This is fine. That's my Haida build. This is the Haida camo. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Promotion. Yeah. You're ready? Promotion. No? Okay. Yes. I was the first billionaire in World of Warships, at least for the North American server. I don't know about the other servers. But yes. In we go. Haida. So, for anyone who hasn't been around long enough to know why I'm not the biggest fan of the Haida, the very first time I ever took her out, I went ahead and I ate torpedoes straight in my face within the first 5 minutes of a game. And from that point, I hated the Haida, despite the fact that it plays very much like one of my favorite ships, the Perth. So anyway, we're gonna be mindful of the fact we are very dependent on our consumables. We're kind of a weird destroyer in the fact that we're not a gunboat, and we're not really a torp boat either. We are just a boat. Yeah, we're gonna make this happen. How many ships do I have? I think I have like 150-ish at the moment. Somewhere between 130 and 150. How much is this ship? I'm not sure, and it depends, obviously, depending on your currency, that fluctuates it too, so I can't answer that one. Don't blame the ship. Blame the captain. Yes, it was my fault. Oh, kidding aside, we're going to make this camo available again, the Maple Leaf camo. I mean, it's already in the game. It wasn't an exclusive camo to my knowledge, so... you know, there's very good chances it will come out again at some point. We are just about $5. She dies within the first 6 minutes. 6 minutes? That's oddly specific. Anyway. Try Haida versus Bliskawiska. Or the Bliskavica. We're having a debate at the office today on how to spell that. What we've worked out is no one in the community team knows how to spell it off the top of their heads.
I can.
Okay, spell it.
B-L-Y-S-A-W-I-C.
No, you missed an A in there.
Oh?
Yeah.
B-L-Y-S-K-A-W-I-C-A.
W-I-T-A?
I-C-A.
I-C. I don't think that's right. I think there's a K in there.
That's what I said. B-L-Y-S-K-A-W-I-C-A.
For all I know, you could have looked it up on that computer. You're discounted.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Hey, Terry Cox, good to see you. Hey, Sergeant Hager. How do we get in your game? You just gotta get lucky and sync drop with me. If you are looking for me, I am playing on the North American server. My name is Femennenly, F-E-M-E-N-N-E-N-L-Y. If you want to try and drop, sync drop me, that's fine. There is a K.
What?
It's after the S.
Sindred, you just spelled it.
Okay, so we've got the Acosta here. Very low detectability in this ship. We're going to go ahead and get in our rolling smoke mode. We are going to go ahead and pop that Hydra. Remember, we can crawl along in our Ow, good aim, Fem. Proud of you. We can go ahead and roll along in our smoke cloud, keeping an eye out for torpedoes because we have that Hydro. But once we lose our Hydro, we are somewhat limited. I just threw my torps out as just like a general warning. I don't really foresee myself needing to use them in the next few minutes, so might as well get rid of them early. And maybe get lucky.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
That Hydra finding his torpedoes early, which is good. How are you guys finding the Royal Navy DDs, since they have been available for a little while? Or you have had a chance of obtaining them for a little while now. We're just gonna cruise along. Again, with that smoke module, we're able to get, you know, quite a long activation time, almost 2 minutes on the activation time of our smoke. Jarvis behind us. Hydro gives us that nice early warning, so that even though our maneuverability isn't the best, we still have plenty of time to kind of see and react to torpedoes, if you will, which is very important on the Haida. Okay, looking around. Our team is heavily kind of concentrated on this side, which isn't the best, but... Trying to get my guns around. Firing angles are not the most comfortable. You do have to be very, very not angled to get full use of your guns on this ship, which is not the best, but so long as you're timing your situations and your attacks correctly, you can make it work. But this DD is definitely not for the newbie. It's definitely for someone who, you know, has been around the islands a few times, if you will, and it has a pretty comfortable feel with how destroyers play. And if you like the Perth, you'll like this one. Okay, smoke is out. We're gonna keep moving forward now. Gonna get out of here. Let's go ahead and, again, we don't have the quickest acceleration, so we're gonna go ahead and use our boost to get out of here a little bit quicker. A caster is still within that cap point. I keep hassling. Hey, we didn't not stir. That feeling when you don't not stir it. Okay, we're gonna try and go dark now, since we're gonna reuse our conceal ability. Go ahead and get in. We do have a Jean Wei, a Pan-Asian destroyer with the deep water torpedoes on this side, so that could be an easy target for us to go and essentially bombard at this point. Anyway. Under stealthy at times, especially after losing ships more DD. One good round the other day, I was spotting capping right on the nose. Not really a DD play, because... So Bishop, she actually has one of the best concealments for tier 7 at, you know, 5.73 on the concealment. So she's actually, she does have very good concealment for the tier. She can even, you know, obviously out detect some of the high tiers, the Benson. Again, we don't have to worry too much about these torpedoes because they are deep water torpedoes. But she's not an easy ship to play, but she's very, very different in a lot of ways that makes her interesting to play, if you will. Hey Cammy, how you doing? Do I play on the EU server too? I have an EU account. I don't play it often. Just, I don't have the most amount of time at the moment. And since I work on the NA side with the NA community, I predominantly stick to that. Hey, well, this looks like a nice little smoke cloud for me to go ahead and commandeer. So, one thing that's not the best about this ship, yes, she's stealthy. Like I said, I think she's a very stealthy ship for what she does. But she doesn't have the best firing arc for, you know, mid-range DD combat, like DD to DD combat. Her shells have a tendency to arc a little bit. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna get in this cap. What are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and slow down. So we didn't see that in time. 43 seconds until my next puff of Hydra, unfortunately. Still waiting for a div on the EU. I know, I promised my personal stream that I would go play EU for a little while after I finish ranked season. But I just have to finish ranked season first. Because I still haven't. Got busy. Okay, again, poor firing angles, you know, can't attack that. Okay, that's the Jervis. Since nothing is really in my way of him, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and push him. I know he's low health because we've already engaged him once. I'm going to have my Hydra up in a second and nothing can detect me. So we're gonna go bully this Jervis out of his smoke. 'Cause he doesn't need to be in that right now. This is my cat, buddy. Wonderful. And now we'll just go back down to our slow roll. That Pensacola is not quite sure what he wants to do. We're going to go ahead and cap this out and then go on up to A. So we're playing very, very cautiously. We're pushing in places that, yes, we can take on our DD, but we can't really take on our DD when we're also going to be, you know, proxy attacked by other ships. So we just found a good opportunity, which was, you know, that Jervis all alone, no one else really having vision on us to go out and take him out. So that's what we did. Why do I always play DDs now? I definitely do not always play DDs. Today is just sea trials, and the Haida was the ship. I'm like, yep, we're gonna play that bad boy today. And that's kind of just how today happened. Okay, the Shores is kind of deciding where he wants to go, but we're gonna put ourselves in a position where we can kind of circumvent him. Attempt to just destroy those. I've got a feeling he might try and wrap down this island to come back in. So we're gonna speed boost out of here.
Engine boost activated.
And move away. Teaching CVs? Not today. I will soon then. There is a particular reason why we are doing the Haida today, but I can't really tell you why. And no, I didn't lose a bet or anything. Okay, that evens on the teams, which isn't great. We're gonna try and put the center mass of this ship behind the island before we start shooting at him. We do have our smoke back, which is good. I believe the Acosta is gonna be okay with the Pensacola there. Once we get a little closer to this island, we should be able to proxy the Shores with our Hydra too. Anyway. You're giving one out for free, I would bet. No comment? Okay, so my torpedoes are almost back up, which is awesome. So this Shores doesn't know I'm here. Who says Fem doesn't know how to play Haida? So we'll go ahead and take that, and we're going to reverse back around and go ahead and go take A. Actually, we'll go around this way. Anyway, good little engagement there. Managed to get the benefit of just essentially good positioning there, which allowed us to take care of the Shores for a decent amount of damage. Anyway, moving back around to go cap now. Love World of Warships? I do too. The damage absorption, yeah. Unfortunately, I did do a lot of damage right on the tip of his nose, which did not allow me to very quickly, like, take out the rest of him, but, you know, it happens. The fact you were popping smoke in front of him told you... Yeah. Yes, Rick, but prior to me popping the smoke, he didn't, and I had to pop the smoke, otherwise I would have been detected by him. Meaning plane detected by what's left of the Shore's spotting plane. I'm gonna fix my steering gear because I want to go get into this cap and get out of the way of whatever's happening here.
Problem solved, sir.
Are you a real Femen? No, that's just my username, dude. My brother made it up for me when we were younger. It's the extent of it, pretty much. Okay, so nothing has shots on me at the moment.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes to starboard.
We're gonna try and break line of sight here. DD lives matter? Not always to me.
Friendly DD lives matter.
Friendly DD lives matter unless you accidentally torp them. It's happened a few times. Not intentionally, just really accidentally. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and take this cap. We are 3 DDs and 1 battleship to, well, 1-2-1. But we are obviously in a much stronger position. New Mexico is probably out over here right now, so we're just trying to get around there. What we might do, I think I'm actually proxy spotting him. They can't see me just yet, although Fiji is starting to move in. Ratsu's in front of our Nelson. Okay, if I pop my smoke, I can start shooting, and the Akasta can spot. He almost didn't see my torpedoes. That would have been nice, but rip.
Torpedoes astern.
Try and get a little more damage here.
Victory is in sight.
Fiji is coming for me, but very soon he's actually going to be probably shot by the Nelson. Again, I'm going to hydro up now to try and keep an eye on the Fiji. Sorry. Hey, I will take my $5 for whoever said I wouldn't survive more than 5 minutes. This is where I am gonna speed boost so I can turn myself.
Boost activated.
Well, I mean, will we get lucky? Nope. But me in a Fiji, me in a Haida, that was actually a pretty decent game. I probably should have hit my speed boost and moved faster forward quicker. Because I just got in a position where he could just proxy spot me and I didn't have enough health. Hey, CJ, how are you doing? Greetings from America. Hey, Classical Cat. How's the Haida's AP? The Haida's AP really doesn't have any pen value to it. It's very, very weak. That's why I predominantly stuck with the HE. There was just nothing it could do. If Nelson can take care of this Fiji and then just hide, we might be okay, but right now it's not looking great. Wow. The feeling when the Fiji manages to manage to pen a freaking Nelson. Top of the board, 2 kills. Good start. So we'll keep going on this. And we'll go back in. Yeah, it was very much, I mean, we played pretty well. We played to the strengths of the cruiser. Unfortunately, that last moment, we just got a little bit stuffed. You were alive when I was watching your torps? Yeah. Looking at you from Argentina. Hey, David from Argentina. How you doing? Good to see you. Am I running Hiffy? No, I'm not running Hiffy. Okay, top tier again, which is nice. 3 battleships this time, 4 cruisers, 5 destroyers. And we're going against the 1 destroyer I actually play very well, which is the Mahan. If we ever die early, we will take the Mahan out. It's good, CJ, it's good.
Oh, FYI.
Yes?
I found this.
You found what? What?
Look in Twitch chat.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was referring to earlier.
Oh, I know. I found
Yeah.
out who owes you $5.
Can I have my $5, please? Welcome back, Josh. Good to see you again. Bring back Belfast. We're always rotating in and out of content. Sometimes we bring out brand new content. Sometimes we re-release old content. Just keep an eye on the dev blog. Keep an eye on your local portals. You know, your websites. And any information about ships returning or new ships coming out is released there. So just keep an eye on that at the moment. You just had to bring it up, Tragic. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. So we're gonna The thing about this map, particularly with destroyers, you kind of have two tactics, particularly in standard battle, is like you can wait until the team disperses, you know, north and west, and then just drive straight down the middle. The amount of times I've seen people get caught up on neighbors due to that is quite funny. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of link it down this way, since we do have the really good concealability on this ship at, you know, the 5.7, it's actually 5.63, but it rounds up to 5.67. Sorry, it's, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Glad someone does, fam. So we're gonna spot out early this side, since we are very heavy north. Like we want someone to be down here. Are you guys giving away $5? No, it was a joke from Twitch. Graf Zeppy back in the shop. Well, guys, the CV rework, if you haven't caught it, a few weeks ago we did show the details of the initial rework, what it's going to involve. Just keep an eye out on the devlog, on the portals for announcements as to when testing is going to begin, because you don't know when that is. I actually don't know for certain when it is. Yeah. If I don't know, then I can't tell you. Let's see you run in I've never been able to pronounce that one particular ship's name. This Asashio? Yeah, that wouldn't go well. I'd much rather just get killed by them, you know? Okay, we're gonna hide you up. We're gonna, oh, whoops. It might help if we actually speed down to quarter. Again, those kind of not great firing angles, meaning that you have to get pretty sideways.
Problem solved, sir.
Be quiet. They can't see you if you don't talk.
Okay, so now we're playing the What Can Fem Do with 245 health game. Cool.
Hopefully more than 12k damage.
Hello from Romania. That was the please don't hurt me, I'm a nice little ship face.
That's kind of a lie, but sure. I'll allow it.
Well, hi there! Ah, see what I did there? Oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, that is more health than what I need, but I definitely like to have more health still. If that's not an inconvenience with anyone, I would like more health. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed up to get away from the Fiji. Yes, we have the... I was like, where are those torpedoes from?
Smoke screen set.
But yeah, we're not going to do a gun engagement anymore. We're going to very much play the... This is how you play a crawling smoke destroyer and not die. Is the aim of the game at this point. So, throw those torpedoes out there. Fiji just turned back, rip. But yeah, we're going to be very reliant on our smoke and our friendly smoke now. But we've ascertained where the enemy ships are dispersed. We know that the Fiji, the Haragumo, and... Sorry, the Haguro... Yeah, Haguro is on this side of the map. Cost us most of our health to find that out, but hey, we found it out, which is important. Those are good torpedoes there. Good on them. Well then, torpedoes. Okay. So now... I would really like some help killing this, but my team is heavy focused the other way. To the point we're gonna get pushed on this side, and it's gonna kind of lead up to trouble for us. What I might try and do is... See, I could stay narrow and start throwing HE shells, for example. But the opportunity they have to blind fire me is very, very concerning.
Smoke generator activated.
So that's what is kind of scaring me at the moment.
Enemy battleship detected.
Which is what they're doing now!
You got killed by a Quacken.
I got killed by a Quacken. It wasn't a YOLO when you get out of it, just...
Hey, fam.
Yeah.
Don't overextend.
Our team has
Hey, Tragic.
Yeah,
Focus on moderating the stream, please.
I am.
Okay, so
Stream knows what's up.
everyone knows the Haida's not my strong point, but let's compare it to another destroyer that I actually do play very well at tier 7, which is the Mahan. What? Do I ever play on the public test server? Sometimes? Sometimes it depends what I'm doing. Golden. Okay. Same match. Similar lineup in terms of ships. We're still top tier. Lineup is actually pretty similar. So let's try and use the same sort of tactics, but with the Mahan instead of the, yeah, okay. It's pretty much the exact same game, except for we're in our Mahan this time. Hey, from Winnipeg. Hello. Good to see you. Good advice from behind the scenes person. For anyone who doesn't know or who isn't familiar with our streams, our behind the scenes person, Miss Tragic Loss, she's the one who gives snarky comments from behind the scenes, you know, all that good stuff.
And can also turn Fem actually purple. I could do that.
You can, but you shouldn't.
It would look funny though.
I think the hair being purple is enough. Everyone everyday YOLOs. I mean, everyone's allowed to have a bad game once or twice. Tragic is awesome. She's okay.
Wow.
Hey, Nui Nui. Should trade places for the day? Tragic was actually on stream on Wednesday while I was away. She's been on stream on, I was about to say Monday too, but no, I came in on Monday. No, Tragic was here on Chat Loves Me More Than Fem Does. I was about to say something that could be construed very wrong, but Tragic, you know how I feel about you.
I do.
I do. Once or twice a day or every day? Yeah, no kidding. Everyone's like, do it. Blackout, Godless, Spirit, Oliver. Everyone's like, do it. No, I don't need to be purple, do I, Tragic?
No, you're not purple.
Okay, good. Yes, Monday, when Fem thought it was Saturday. Yep! That was a thing.
I remember that.
Anyway, play tier 5 ships, you have a bad game almost everyone. What is the highest points-wise can a commander get? The highest points-wise a commander can get is going to be your tier, sorry, it's going to be a 19-point commander. Is the limitation. Okay, then Mahan's over there. This is me waiting for you, Sander. Okay, detected. DD, obviously. The Mahan, it's probably the Gallant or the Kamikaze. My bet is on the Kamikaze. New Mexico's popping shots. He's outside range, so we can't return on him. We're just gonna try and fluctuate. Okay, it's not the Gallant, so that means it's pretty much the Kamikaze. Okay. We're just shaking. Shaking and bacon. Jervis, yeah. Kamikaze, what a call. Oh, buddy, you wanna gunfight with me?
Engine damage.
Now he's in reverse. where he is. We're just gonna leave him be. We're gonna go play with the big boys behind. We love you, fam. Oh, thanks, Top God. That's very kind. Okay, moving on in. Is there any talk of adding new skipper skills and in commander skills? Commander skills were only reworked in, I want to say patch. It was in the 5 series of patches, I believe. No, maybe even the 6 series. Yeah, they were reworked in the 6 series of patches. So somewhere like, I think it was like 6. It was the early 6s in terms of patches. So I don't think we have any plans of reworking them again at this point. I mean, never say never, but I don't recall, I don't foresee it happening. 6-3, okay. 6-3. So, we just essentially circumvented, you know, their whole team. Oh, whoops, got a little close to the Bratang then. My bad. Let's quickly go ahead and turn on out in that. He's not paying attention to me in terms of guns. No one is, so I'm just gonna go ahead, have a little bit of happy time and just throw some shots at him. He is turning out from my torpedoes, which means it's likely maybe 2 will hit him. Or 3.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
So already doing a lot better. The Mahan for me is just like, it's just got slightly better maneuverability. Well, it has better maneuverability than what the Haida does. Just gives it, it's a little more forgiving. Okay, he finally woke up. Okay. Torpedoes have almost reloaded. He knows I'm heading to the Cap, the New Mexico, so he's probably going to end up turning out here. We'll throw those out, and we're going to actually go behind the island. It was 6.0. Okay, 6.0, my bad. Retrain our commanders or discounted Cadius, we don't typically announce any events like that ahead of time. If it happens, it happens, but we, like I said, we typically don't announce those ahead of time. You're just gonna have to keep an eye on the portal like everyone else, I'm sorry. That and I don't actually know.
But we do have, like, I believe after, it's either clan battles
A what?
or ranked battles, we've given out, crew retrain.
Yeah, but we can't confirm that definitively,
No,
though.
we can't, but in general...
In general, there's usually been some sort of rework after a clan battles season, after a ranked season. Yeah.
Rework.
Yeah, sorry, that's the one I meant. So now we're just gonna bully this New Mexico a little bit.
Smoke screen set.
And we're just gonna kind of keep working on this. Wow!
That was a good hit.
Kind of impressed. Good on him. I feel well and truly put in my place. But he is unable to repair this fire, as we did get that flood on him earlier. That's kind of good. Who's bullying who? I mean, I was bullying him up until the point where he put a big shell into the side of me. Which wasn't as nice.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern.
You guys saw the kamikaze on the map? Because I did.
Critical engine damage.
Torpedo tubes destroyed.
Wow, he actually knocked out a set of my torpedo tubes. Okay then. But between me and the Shiratsu, we've pulled majority of their team back down to their base. Which is kind of great for us.
Problem solved, sir.
Kamikaze's spotting me again. Okay, we're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and speed around here.
Activated.
Hey, lucky torpedo. That wasn't meant for you, but you took it. Hey, Axie, good to see you. Okay, so moving back around. Trying to get into a better position. We need to keep bullying them, but we don't want to be compromising ourselves as we do that. And unfortunately, the Kamikaze being able to outspot us is a little... I can pop my smoke too. Okay, what are we doing? We've kind of, unfortunately, been backed into a bit of a corner here in the fact that, well, I need the Shiratsu to start, like, doing Shiratsu things. Because I'm just taking a lot of damage being forward. Who made you play the Haida? No one made me. There's a reason I have to. Is more the argument is.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Yes.
Made yourself.
I kind of forced it on myself. A little bit. I feel like that's a pretty fair assessment that I forced it upon myself. 3 minutes till death? You gonna... You have the money to fill those bets, sir? Can incorporate skills from air group commander, like,
Engine boost deactivated.
I think the Kamikaze is just gonna try and proxy spot me. Pretty much until... the Congo just shoots me to death at this point. And I need the Shiratsu to, like, go be a champ and actually get in the battle for me. Is playing the Haida a work-related obligation? Somewhat. No, I just come to really like the Haida, said no one ever. Yeah.
That's the edge of the map.
Look, I thought I saw a mermaid.
No, that was my hair.
Okay. This Kamikaze is making me nervous. He's in my smoke. Cheeky bugger. Whereas my team is still having...
Port torpedoes direct front.
My team is still having a lot of fun up at, you know, the B line, 910. Don't know if you guys see him up there, but I certainly do. It's making me laugh.
Smoke generator activated.
Gosh darn it. I should have waited, but I was getting greedy and I was like, I want to shoot.
Hey, Fem,
Yay, what?
can you open up your settings?
Yeah?
Go to controls.
Go to controls, you say?
And then show everybody all of the options at the bottom of the screen where it says alternate format.
Oh, here
Yeah,
I thought
that's
you were
what
gonna
you
ask me
did.
to sing a particular song.
I know.
Okay,
I
guys.
tricked you.
So, talking about the bottom things, terrain indicator, that is the little mountain sign that shows you if you're gonna hit an island or something when you shoot. Collision avoidance system, that's the one that will auto direct you if you're about to run into an island. I should actually have that on. Alternative interface mode, that's when you're looking at a ship or something. It will have the person who's playing it, the ship emblem, the health bar. It will always be on. However, if you turn that off, you only see the health bar and you don't see what sort of ship it is. Alternative mouse controls is for CV gameplay. It allows you to play CVs more like an RTS style. Rotate minimap will reorientate your minimap depending on which way you're facing. So the way you're facing is always north. Display team lineups, those are the two bars on the side of the map. Main battery and TT, torpedo tube load indicators, that's right above your loads. That will turn on those indicators so you can visually see. Smoke screen boundaries are the circles for smoke screens. The timer comes up here so you know how much time is left on your smoke. Counter for damage spotting, that goes up here and it shows how much damage is attributed because you were spotting. Counter for potential damage, that's how much damage you could have taken. Language bar, I don't know what this one actually does. Show time in port is pretty self-explanatory. All scenarios of the training room does something to the training room. I'm not completely sure on that one because I don't use it. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go back to the Haida. As you can see, just the play styles of those two ships, the Haida and the Mahan, both at tier 7, are just both very different. Will there be another Halloween stream since this one this week had server issues? We will definitely be doing a massive Halloween stream on Halloween, so the 31st of October, where we will be looking at all the Halloween content for sure. I don't think we have a plan to do a PT. No, not what I wanted to pick. I'm not sure we have a plan to do another PTS stream at the moment. Take care, Gary. Good to see you. So let's go back into the Haida. Go again. Hopefully that answered whoever's question it was. Can I show my settings? From Russia with love. Hello, Russia with love. Target the ship with the reticle and F3, I believe. Can someone tell me how to pick a ship and concentrate fire? What you have to do, let me get into that and I'll show you. This is a good map for the Haida. Lots of islands to play around in. London Port is awesome. Glad you like it. Halloween is on the 31st this year? Yeah, last day of October, 31st. But you gotta get all spooky. Can't you do a massive Halloween stream on Christmas? That would totally get people talking. This is Halloween, pumpkin scream at the time of night.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like the movie.
I mean...
Or are you telling me that I executed the song well?
Yes.
I executed the song well, guys. Okay, let me find an enemy ship and I'll show you what I mean. Hey, man. Peace, I think. Hello. Remember, guys, we do stream here on the World of Warships channel. At least the NA team does every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Except for in special situations where we may have events or we are out of town for an event. If you're on Twitch, you can see all the information in the events section. Make sure you go through there. Hit remind me on the streams that you want to see. There are a few special ones coming up that you're going to want to be there for. We'll put it that way. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you keep an eye on the World of Warships homepage as NA streams are there. EU, I'm not quite sure where they schedule theirs outside of the Twitch events, but the Twitch events is a great place to look, and we will pop that in all of the chats right now. Will the Halloween stream be at a time when EU is actually awake? Snowflake, since we are the NA office, our streams usually are curated for the more NA time-related time slot, which is typically this time right now, starting 15 minutes ago to an hour and 10 minutes from now. Whether the EU side wants to do something, that will be up to them. Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Dider. I didn't actually know that. Why do I have to wait until the 19th to start the Ovechkin campaign event? Because that's when the content gets released? We can't just be like, hey, Tragic.
Yeah?
You want us to just release this content on this random day?
No.
You were meant to say yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't have the ability, we don't have the content switch in our hands, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'd just release every piece of content we have, like, at one big go. Just for giggles.
But I wanna!
But yeah.
You're supposed to copy me.
Oh. Well done, fam, have a cookie. I do like cookies. Please provide the cookies. I forgot the English word. No, if it's just one word, we can... That's fine, and we just... Obviously, we can't understand huge translations of non-English for, hopefully, obvious reasons. Fem is not a dual-language citizen. I can speak 4 languages, which is English, Australian English, American English, and Femblish.
I feel like most of those are English.
They all derive from English.
Ah.
So we're gonna pop our smoke. Since there are a lot of DDs in this general vicinity, we are gonna go ahead and... That's why we needed it. Pop that hydro nice and early so that we can see what's going on. As soon as we get out of the way of the torpedoes, we're gonna slow our roll back down. Oh, he just turned it. Of course he just did. That's okay. So we have about a minute left in our smoke. We are moving at quarter speed for the most part. We're gonna actually start angling so that we can go behind islands for when our smoke disintegrates. Sorry, dissipates, not disintegrates. I've got disintegrating smoke. Okay, they took care of that. I wasn't really expecting this New Orleans to pull this position he's pulled here, but that's fine. We're going to take advantage of it. We can swap to AP just to kind of give you an idea as why we don't use the AP in comparison. The HE has actually one of the highest raw damage numbers in comparison to all DDs. Like, let's look at that salvo. Full broadside ship. Barely pulled off 1,000 from it when we've done considerably more damage using HE. Yeah, 600. So that's why... Like, the HE is just a lot stronger on this ship than what the AP pen values do. We're gonna stick with that. Okay, so someone else can have him. It's fine. I didn't want to kill him. Hey, Kiradacha man, it's good to see you. You speak Femblish. Yeah, that kind of came after everyone realized that I butcher pronunciations of everything, so it just became Femblish. Then I make up words.
True facts.
True fact. Okay, what are we gonna do? I think we should turn back and help the Boise with this full health Colorado, because he might actually make a push for the middle. You know, they've got the Belfast and 2 DDs over here to deal with a Mahan and a Pensacola. I think we're gonna be more needed in going after this Colorado. So that's a decision you have to make. Just look where your team are going. You don't want to be that person chasing something that is pretty much sure to die on due to someone else's hands, if you know. Iffy would be very effective. Haida, I don't feel so good. Say hello in Russian. Russian streamers, you're... Oh, okay. Hello. Awkward laugh. Awkward chuckle. Nice haircut, thank you. I was born like this.
Yet.
Huh?
One said hello.
When Mr. and Conway were having their hair colored, keeps it colored out, and EU seems lacking. In the NA office, only myself and Tragic Loss, at least from the ship's teams, have the obnoxious colored hair. No one else in the ship's team does.
Smoke generator activated.
You should just make it a thing.
We should just make it a thing.
Yeah.
Well, if we ever get to do like a stream with the EU guys in person, we will we'll take some like temporary hair spray colored dye stuff.
They have like
you know that stuff you used to wear at like
color
sports
wax.
carnivals.
Oh. They have like color wax. Like
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, looks like our one torpedo we overled worked out pretty well there. Again, we're gonna keep rolling Keep an eye out for torpedoes. And we are being capped out, so we need to kill this Colorado and get into our cap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna speed boost up now. Pretty sure that Colorado is gonna die to that mound of torpedoes, so we're getting into cap. Roger. So that is our aim now. Get back into cap. Kill whatever's in cap, which I'm guessing is gonna be their pod. Based on his last known position, he's most likely cut across here. Is a hair? Them with a purple afro when? My hair does not have afro qualities to it. My hair can go curly, it can go wavy, but it doesn't go fro-y, if you know what I mean. How hard is it to say privet? Oh,
Privet.
huh?
Privet.
Okay, privet. But if it was privet, it would have the I before the E.
No.
Yeah, because that's in English. That's privet. That's privet, as in privet drive from Harry Potter.
Yeah, but that's not how you spell it in Russian. In English. That makes sense.
Hold on, you're trying to tell me the name of a street that is based off an English author in an English country is spelt incorrectly?
No, I'm saying a Russian word.
Yeah, but that's written in English, so I'm
English.
sorry, that's English to me right now.
Okay, well, Russian word in English pronounced privet.
Okay. But in English, not knowing that that's a Russian word,
Oh.
that's privet.
Oh, yeah.
See, I missed the context that was a Russian word.
Ah, that's fine. That's...
Because, you know, I'm reading 3 chats and trying to play, too.
I mean, I'm also reading 3 chats.
But are you trying to play?
I'm trying to help you.
I'm trying to put up with you.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it that way, but...
Yeah, pretty much, man. Okay, so we defended our cap off, which is good. Managed to knock down some of their ships. We are 1 ship up on theirs. Which is good. Bai is Poka. Pronounced Bacha? Bacha? Bai is Poka. Poka. Anyway. Oh.
That one I don't know.
Foresters, Australian for beer? No, Foresters is a brand of beer. Everyone gets that mistake and it's like, oh, that Australians called Foresters, called beer Foresters. It's like, no, Foresters is a brand of beer in Australia.
Same difference.
I mean, that's like calling, like, oh, that's like saying, oh, Americans, in America they call it McDonald's instead of burger.
Oh.
Just like, I don't have a lot of input on that. Okay, so we're gonna start pushing this cap too. I don't really feel like we're needed on the bottom flank anymore. I'm back. Welcome back, Raymond. It's good to see you again. Okay. There's no... Oh, Foster's. Yeah, my bad. Look, I haven't been home in a while. I'm trying to go home this year.
Country road.
Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Count my way. I always screw up that line.
Yeah.
Many call soda Cokes. Well, that one's just kind of more of a colloquialism I'd like to probably put out. Where's home exactly? Sydney, Australia. Well, Sydney region. It's home. The place I belong. Well, that's when I start singing, I've been to cities that never close down, from New York to Rome and old London town. But no matter how far or how wide I go, I still call Australia home.
That
That's a legitimate. It was a Super Bowl ad from like 2002 or 3 for the Australian Tourism Office.
I was gonna ask.
It was from Qantas. I apologize.
I was gonna ask if that was the Australian national anthem.
No. If you look it up, it was a Super Bowl ad.
Sounds like an Australian anthem.
We have like 3 songs that all sound very this could be your anthem, and then our anthem is like, oh, okay then. Because there's like, what's the other one? I came from the dream time, the dusty red salt plains. I am the ancient heart and the keeper of the flames. I stood upon the rocky shores and watched the tall ships come. For 40,000 years I've been the first Australian.
Hey Pam.
Yeah?
You remember jingles better than you remember song lyrics.
These weren't jingles, these are like full-length songs, yo.
You remember jingles better than song lyrics.
Okay, well, okay, so all of these things are things like I sung as part of like, what do you guys call them? Like, it's not a meeting, but it's like school assembly. Part of school assembly in high school.
So it is your national anthem.
No. Shoot, what's our national anthem?
Oh, Canada.
I'm just throwing out this, guys. I know, like, don't get me wrong. America's great. I live here. I like being here. But the Australian anthem is so much cooler than your one.
Ouch. Sing Darude Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Da-da-da.
Oh yeah, that's totally fair. There we go. Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free. With golden soil and wealth toil, our land is girt by seas. From those who come across the seas from boundless grace to share. Advance Australia fair, in joyful strings that let us sing. Advance Australia fair is the basic premise of it. I forgot like 2 lines in there. It's been a while.
That's not Darude Sandstorm.
I don't know how to sing that besides. I needed a prompt. For we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our land is girt by seas. Yes, that's right. It's okay, guys. I don't intend to ever make singing my day job.
Don't make it your night job either.
I mean, that's what karaoke bars are for now.
Yeah, but don't make that your job.
Hey, Frosty G, how you doing? Waltzing Matilda, that's like an Australian folk song now. That's a little different. And then of course you gotta have I Come From the Land Down Under. Yeah, there's a lot of songs that a lot of people misconstrue as Australian anthems, but they're not. Anyway, guys. It's a good thing you got a job at Wargame, because I think your headlining Vegas tour might be postponed. Dratton, I had already bought the costumes.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, what?
I thought your national anthem was Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi!
Yeah.
No, that's just what we do at sporting events.
Close enough.
It's Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Aussie, oi! Aussie, oi! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Everyone was curious. Sing the second verse of Advanced Australia. Beneath our raging Southern Cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of us renowned by all the land. I can't remember the second part of it.
Back to Haida Games.
Back to Haida Games. Let's talk more about the Haida, guys. Who can tell me a historical fact about the Haida?
It's a Canadian ship.
Yes, you know who sailed? Who crewed The Haida.
A Canadian crew. Someone from Canada. A moose. A jar of maple syrup.
Can you please say sorry and we'll continue?
Sorry.
Anyway, so the Haida was actually crewed from pretty much a bunch of sailors from all across Canada. It wasn't just like, you know, sailors from one point, sailors from the other point. Humans crewed it. Well, yes, in the very broad sense. Does anyone know where she's currently, docked is not the right word, but docked. Men crewed it, there you go. I don't like the Haida. The Haida is a tricky boat to play. It's definitely not one of the easiest destroyers in the world because it plays very, very differently with the rolling smoke.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Hamilton, Ontario. Yes, it definitely it is in Hamilton, Ontario, and it is now a museum ship. Tragic and I are low-key, like, trying to get ourselves up there to go see it, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I want to see it.
I want to see it too. We're working on something. We're low-key working on something. Anyway, but yeah, the crew came from a cross-section of Canada, pretty much every walk of life. You know, there's your bakers, your candlestick makers, your shoe tailors. No? Okay. Anyway.
Shoe tailors?
Where is the NA office anyway? We are based down in Austin, Texas.
It used to be somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. We did. They used to be somewhere else. I've only worked for Wargaming while they've been in Austin, Texas. Now, she was the only tribal class surviving ship out of X number of vessels. Who wants to take a guess at how many sister ships she had in regards to that? How many? Stefan, a buddy of mine told me that submarines are coming. Is that true? We do have submarines featuring in our Halloween event mode for this year. However, we do not have any confirmed plans that they will be coming to the main game at this point. Leglacion 27. Yes, Richard CA. Good call. She was the only remaining tribal class ship from the 27 that were made, and that's why she's now safely ported as a museum ship.
Massive storm moving in.
Oh look! Hi there! That's like the 5th time I've made that joke today. Fem. I also made a lot of donut puns this morning. What I found out is my office do not like puns.
Engine damage.
Fire. Anyway, yes. One ship of 27 to survive. Now, who knows? Hold on, sorry. Who knows what the Haida was commonly referred to as? For example, I'm commonly referred to as the one CV player you don't want to see on the other team. But what was the Haida known as? Rage Wars apparently has the same page that I got all the information from, or that my colleague got all the information from for me. She was known as the fightiest ship in the Royal Canadian Navy. So I guess we better get down and fight with her.
Done better.
Anyway. Hey, from Houston, Texas. Good to see you. From Austin, Texas. Very good. The one ship you don't want to see Fem in your team. Rough, mean but fair. Once again, my team particularly spawns on this map always have a tendency to push this, you know, BC-7-8 area despite their enemy team being, like, not there. Can you please push more southwest? No, you're fine, Planko. I thought it was funny. You're fine. Okay. Rudy's in Round Rock? We have a Rudy's right near our office. Anyway.
Requesting assistance.
Now, the Haida had a primary role in the conflicts that it was involved in. Do you guys know what her primary role was?
Shooting other ships.
Any other what?
Shooting other ships.
That's not what I heard you say.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna hide you up here and kind of keep an eye on the Icarus. Hi, from Winnipeg. Hello, Joey from Winnipeg. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming out tonight. Okay, so the Icarus is in here most likely. He can't see us still, which is good for, well, now he can. Slow and turn in to avoid the torpedoes. Very nice.
We destroyed their destroyer.
Awesome. Cool. We're helping. Hey, Rebel Star. Good to see you. How are you doing? Anti-submarine boat, escort, flagship, convoys, delivering mail. I'm sure she had mail on her. Destroyer killer, escort, flagship destroyer, escort. She was actually often assigned to pretty much sweep or screen operations, but she quote unquote never flinched when challenged by another ship. She did take out several ships that were way beyond her size in terms of tonnage during her service. If I shoot, no, the Iron Duke will see me. Didn't really want to end up this way because we are leaving our flank pretty wide open. I might actually turn back around this island now. Will you play with the Z52? Not today. I can definitely play it on like our Naval Newsnight stream or something, but not right now. We are looking and talking about the Haida. Aw, lucky duck. Lucky duck. Okay, what we're gonna do is I think we now have Cyclone on our side. I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna push down the middle, challenge the Graf Spee on the way to their cap. Just because we've got this, I mean, at the same time, it's like, you know, do I engage this large force on this side? Because if I don't, who will? 14 seconds until I have torpedoes back up. I think we're gonna have to stay in this area.
Smoke generator activated.
He's realized that there's quite a force here and it appears to be turning back. To now not turn. He just turned. Oh my gosh, he just did. Not intending to shoot AP, just kind of happened. Hey, what?
Don't shoot AP.
You coming from you? Looks like we're gonna get lucky with one. Smack bang on the nose. Guy's pretty much charging us at this point. Good thing is we do obviously have... Okay, that's good. Okay. Now we have our Cyclone up. We're going to be down to 8Ks on the detection. We are 3 ships apiece. It's actually really good for this game right now. I did what to myself? Oh my gosh. No, I decided this for a particular reason, which we can't share right now. Anyway. It's a Royal Navy design, yes. It's a Commonwealth ship. Commonwealth ships are typically based off Royal Navy designs, yes. Anyway. What other information I can tell you? So, during the Korean War, she was actually given a different designation. One that was mentioned before. Any guesses on what that was? I think is ice stopping my smoke? Probably gonna lose detection, yeah.
Smoke screen set.
Probably should have held off shooting. Mistake I make a lot. He saw me and then was like, oh no, there's probably torps heading this way. Whereas if I didn't, yeah, that was a bad mistake on my part. Again, not the best firing angles considering you have to get very, very broad to get all your guns off at once, which means when you're kiting or like pushing in to do decent damage, yeah.
Fire. Problem solved, sir.
Okay, what are we looking at? 24 seconds and we get our torpedoes back. We do have ships in cap, which is good. What we might do once we get a smidgen closer, like between the Haida and the Koenig, we'll probably go ahead and pop our Hydro to help detect the torpedoes from the Haida. Glad I didn't do that.
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, so now that they're challenging our cap, I have to get in here and I need to play a little more aggressive here and try and get these guys out of our cap area. Or at least deterred from our cap. And make sure we're holding on to our cap because our other ships are not in a position to come back. Like, the Congo, the Omaha, and the Jervis, which are out on this flank, aren't going to get back in time. I don't think they have any motivation to get back at all, but, you know, that's just me. Anyway, moving in.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Smoke generator activated.
Gonna hit our smoke. We're gonna try and use the Pensacola's life to try and work a little bit on this Kirov before the Pensacola goes down. Again, we're not gonna swap to AP because we just get better value from our HE than what we do our AP on this.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
So now it's me via another Haida. Who will be the one saying hi there? Okay. Where you at? Looks like the King George did end up turning bout, which is good. Okay, we're just trying to keep this guy reset, keep this guy going. I don't like that I'm brought to him again, but it does mean I can do slightly more DPM with 2 guns instead of just the 1. The main goal is we want to stay alive so that when the Fuso comes, or when we get a chance to play with the Fuso, we still have a little bit of health to do as much with. Awesome. Lower health. Fuso's in cap, but obviously we have our detectability range and we have our torpedoes to play with that. Is Canada secretly bribing you with Red Bulls to pimp out the Haida? The office has no Red Bull anymore today, but won't have any on Monday either. So I'm a little upset about that, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Okay. So we're gonna use our full length detectability here to take advantage of this and get this Fuso out of our cap. Make sure we're not gonna miss our torpedoes or anything like that. Okay, back out of detection. I sent 2 further out wider, just in case he decided for whatever reason to speed up or slow down or turn. Just to kind of give us a little bit more room on that. But watch him get smack... No, he's going to hit the second set, thank gosh. I was going to say, watch him get smack bang between the 2. That would be my luck. He's too busy on the king. Oh no, those were at me! I was about to say, he's too busy with the King George to look at me. Them, those were at you, sweetheart. Okay, here we go. Don't kill the Fuso, I love that ship. You must be like Mr. Kami Samurai, who also loves that ship. Okay, we are fine. This is good. This is okay. When will be the release of WoW's Legends for PS4? I believe the WoW's Legends for PS4 has just recently begun going into alpha at this stage. So no current date. Hey, what?
I think this is your best Haida game.
This might be my best Haida game. The other one we did while you were gone, I did like 75k. Only for PS4? No, the Xbox version of WoW's Legends, which is the console version of World of Warships, Xbox WoW's Legends has been in alpha testing for a little while now, probably about a month or so. If the the ship's cat farts, you sink. That or if my ally gets a little too friendly with me, I sink as well. Any update on the subs? Robert Frey, the subs are a element of the 2018 Halloween, thank you. Halloween operation. There are no confirmed plans that we are bringing the class into the main game at this stage. So I actually have to go get in their cap, or we have to kill one of them. Because otherwise we will lose, and we have a minute and a half. I don't know if I'm actually going to make it into their cap in time. He's trying to use a plane to spot me. It's probably going to dodge my torpedoes. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no! Do not detect me! Get your planes away from me!
Attention. Reporting a target's position.
Have to kill to win. No, 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 no. Get the planes away from me. Get the planes away from me.
Sounds like you're clapping.
Am I still podcasting? I've never been a podcaster. Never done podcasting. When is the WoW's ever going to fix the contracts list? Why they can't put the online players at the top of the list? Oh, the contacts list? That's a UI feature, I think. Well? Oh, Canada. So anyway, guys, during the Korean War, that's when she was redesignated as a destroyer escort. Anyway, that was unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Kind of happens. Clap, clap. Oh no, that was me. That was me tapping my ring that Tragic gave me on my keyboard. I was just like... I seem to remember saying the same thing to you when I played a DD against your CV. You remember saying what? I'm sorry. My hair is a lovely shade of blue. My hair is purple. Like bright purple. Sing, 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 sing. You're always... No, we're not. We're done singing. You missed the singing section. Missed the singing section. Okay. Oh, get your planes away from me. Man, this map is popular tonight. This is the, like, the 5th or 6th game we've played on it. Did you just assume my... Did you just assume what my hair color was? My hair is the blue side of the hue of purple? To me, it looks more pink than what it does purple, but that's just me. Are you ever gonna tell us, tell why you're forced to play this class? Because there's an opportunity that may exist that is dependent on me playing this at the moment. Hey, Bless. Is your unicorn? Yeah, I'm a unicorn. So this is the first map I actually ever played on boats in the Haida that I got nuked on.
I think we can make that happen again.
Attempt 2 at getting nuked in a Haida. 1.5 billion credits? Yes, but I predominantly played 3 ships for most of my World of Warships career. I have about 3,000 games in the Hakaru, 2,000 in the Ryuja, and like 1,500 in the Taiho. So, I mean, when you play the same 3 or 4 ships over and over and over again, you have a tendency of stocking up credits, pretty much. Did I fly detonation flag? I do not have any detonation flags at the moment. My mommy told me unicorn. No, wasn't ever really a fan of the Shokaku. It just gets up to too much. YOLO, YOLO, YOLO. But if we YOLO, that means we can play the Mahan, which I play better.
I think you do good in the Haida.
I've done better in the Haida today than what I've previously done in it. How do I rate the Japanese Yamato? Sink the Yamato! I personally haven't played it. I'm not the biggest battleship person. I mean, I like my secondary battleships, so your German and your French lines. I'm on my own to die at sea. Great. Wonderful. This is actually how the last time I died at sea ended up too. In every sense of the word. I came here, I slowed down, I used hydro. Apparently I'm hard detected. Oh yeah, it would be the DD on the other side of the hill. Proximity spotting!
Get that?
Yeah, what?
That's not a hill. A little bigger than that. Well, it's not.
Hey, Tragic!
Yeah?
When I said hill, did you understand what I meant by that sentiment?
No?
Well, that's something you and I need to talk about then. We'll get you well versed on what a hill is.
I mean...
There is a terrain divider!
Terrain divider?
There is a terrain obstruction between me and them. Them and I. Both of us together.
Well, good thing you didn't drive forward. That's what happened last time.
I feel like one day you'll respect me.
I do respect you.
Smoke generator.
That's why I make fun of you.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy destroyer sighted.
My poor feels. But hey, I definitely learned my lesson from last time, because that's the exact place I died last time.
Enemy cruiser.
Oh, dude, there's an emerald there too?
Engine damage. Engine boost activated.
Oh, and there's a rock in front of me too.
Fire.
I could really use some terrain obstruction.
Oh, you got killed by a cat.
Can I play the Yamato on Newsnight? Technically yes. I don't have one though. I got pincered. Yeah. I got scorpioned. Get it? Because scorpions have...
Go do lobster.
Lobsters have, clamps.
What?
I think Tragic's worked out. It's not worth engaging me right now. I have a ship-eating grin? Wait, what?
I'll explain after.
Oh boy. Oh boy! Okay. And now we're bottom tier. Our first bottom tier game, guys. Yeah, they've got clamps.
All claws.
Yeah, and I called scorpions pincers. Okay, guys, what do you call this bit on a lobster?
Spit on a lobster.
Greetings from Argentina. Hey, David from Argentina. Okay, everyone's saying claws. Now, guys, what do you call the nippy bits on a scorpion? Those are pincers.
Technically, they're both
No,
claws.
the stinger is the bit that comes behind. I'm talking about the pincers on the front. This is the stinger. These are the pincers.
I like your hand puppet scorpion.
Yeah, everyone's okay. Good.
Capture that area. Capture that area.
Everyone's still saying claws.
Requesting assistance.
But
Good luck and fair
when I think claws, I think like the cat claws.
That's your problem then.
Show that again.
Do your scorpion hand puppet.
Okay, hold on. Scorpion hand puppet is coming momentarily. Hey, from Melbourne, Australia. Good to see you guys, as always. Pincers. See, Facebook understands that it's pincers.
Mandibles.
Mandibles.
I feel like mandibles would come out of your mouth. Not
Cats
out of
have
your
paws,
hands.
not claws. Yes, but what is part of their paw? They have claws. Okay, we're gonna slow down real quick so I can do my hand pincer. Okay. I gotta work out which way to do it. So either way, like, one of my hands doesn't turn. Okay, so you have... I just made this hard on myself. You have the pincer bits. And then you have the stinger. Pincers, stinger, claws.
Huh.
Well, under that definition, I like pincers defined as a front claw. Well, then technically a lobster would also have a pincer. But then again, would you call a crab's pincers? Or would you call those claws?
Also claws.
All stations
See, I would call those pincers.
fire on that target.
I mean, do you go to a restaurant and ask for lobster pincers? No, you ask for a lobster claws. And crab claws.
I mean, I don't really eat crustaceans, so I'm not really sure.
So you're not the professional on this.
No, that's why we're talking about it. If I was professional, I could put my foot down about the subject.
Santa Claus.
Now we've islanded because you guys are distracting. Wow, they actually have like a large force going over the top of A, which is very unheard of for this map. Anyway, we're gonna rotate out this now. And you have to ask them? No, thank you. Like I said, I'm not big on crustacean. I think we need sanity claws. Like I said, we did die a little bit early, but we're gonna show how like playing the Mahan is a lot easier of a task than what playing the Haida is, because the Mahan definitely plays more like your typical DD does. Still.
Enemy destroyer blown up. Off to a cracking start.
Chaps!
Engine boost activated.
Get narrow to this HE coming in. And wiggle. Okay, so they have like best part of 5 ships going north of A, so we're gonna go ahead and cycle into B. All they have done B is the Mahan. Yeah, but crab legs are like the dangly bits. You have like the dangly bits and then you have the claws at the front. And it's only one. Crabs only have one big claw, guys.
Our team has
Which is why it's a pincer. I don't know how we got onto this topic, but sure. Anyway, can I deploy smoke? I can deploy smoke. There's not really a big need for me to do that as much at the moment. There's nothing really threatening me. And I was in a position where I was going to move out anyway, so I didn't need to pop smoke. Hey, Rook Viper, how you doing? Yeah, Dryer Whisper, I don't have a Yamato, but I can free XP one. It's not really a big problem.
So Potate Tanir says a Chella? Chilla?
Yeah.
Chilla is what the claw, nipper, or pincer.
I mean, I don't think anyone's here is calling them a nipper. Hey, Rod Lobster, can I get a lobster nipper, please? Extra butter.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I love nippers.
Can't wait to get my lips around some nipper.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll delete this one. Not a big deal.
Engine boost activated. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes to port.
Okay. So we're just kind of hovering right now. Their whole team went heavy north. Good on them. What is free XP? Free XP is a type of EXP that you gain every battle that can be used to unlock modules on other ships. So free XP can be used on any ship to unlock modules, upgrades, etc. I'll show you what it is when we get back to port. Okay, so we're gonna push in a little bit because
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern.
Oh, okay. Good little antline. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, but they're a little bit confused and go wide. And we all go marching, wanted to kill the DD.
All stations, concentrate fire on that target.
Smoke generator activated. Enemy battleship sighted.
Okay, so they lost 3. I'm being radared by the Cleveland.
Smoke screen set.
Not good. But not... Okay, now radar's down. Well, that might have actually been Cossack something. Awesome. Cossack already moved out. I like your tactics. Aw, thanks, Mark. That's very kind of you to say. I don't claim to be the best player in ships that aren't CVs. I know I have some very obscure ways of playing, and you know, I don't always show the best way to play, but a lot of playing games, guys, is making sure you're having fun while you're playing them. Because if you're not doing that, then, you know, what's the point? So always make sure you're having fun when you play games. You know, that's what we aim to do here on the NA, is have some fun, hang out with you guys. You know, that's what's important to us. Still haven't taken any damage questions. About to take damage on my friendly. Oh, no, I didn't.
Activated.
Can I get past you, please? Trying to put these islands between me and them at the moment. Make it a little bit harder for them to attack me.
Fire.
Can I get out of detectability again?
Torpedoes to starboard. Fire.
No, no, no! I didn't mean to go forward! Didn't mean to go forward! Did not mean to go forward! Oh, it's okay. The Neptune turned out. We're good. Huh. Das Moment of fear, yeah?
Our team has taken the lead.
That went about as well as we expected. Yeah. Are you using that device to fill? Don't know what that is. Okay, that's okay. This isn't Mahan Trials. Tragic never has fun. Do I feel the CV will make the game more fun for players? I actually do rage from a multitude of reasons. I mean, there are definitely going to be situations in which players do not enjoy, or some people will not enjoy the new CV relic. I don't think there's any way to get around that. Hey, Tragic,
Yeah?
what are you doing right now?
Watching the chat?
I think you should come play this Haida game for me.
Nah.
Hey, chats.
No.
If you guys want to see Tragic come
No.
play the Haida on my behalf,
No.
show us some emotes.
No. You're not allowed to get out of this. I don't know how to play the Haida.
You play
This
better
is
than me
sea
most of the
trials.
times.
This is sea trials.
Yes, yes, yes,
No.
please. Well, I'll give you tips on how to play. It's like the new player experience.
Oh.
Oh, go back and show you for XP. Dryer, I will do it right after this game. I pinky promise. Tragic, remember me to show what free XP is, please.
Okay.
Do I think the Icarus is overpowered? I feel it's extremely competent in contesting cap and providing distractions, scouting, area denial, torpedo spreads, have a very high win rate myself. I don't know. I think there's, I think it's got a lot of down points that kind of counteract its strong points. Too late, guys. We'll get her to play a ship another point. Tragic's gonna be a champion and run a few of the streams while I'm gone in December time, so yes. Marie says, put your pants on and play it.
I have pants on.
Okay, we'll put on another pair. I do actually need the restroom break. I've been sitting here with my legs crossed the entire stream going like,
But I thought you were supposed to instruct me.
I mean, I can last. I've lasted 2 hours.
Fine.
Oh, Tragic's coming, guys! Tragic's coming!
Alright. As you sail me into oblivion.
No, I was going for the cat, yo.
Alright. Hello.
So everyone, this is Tragic Loss.
Ugh.
This will hopefully not
Okay.
be a tragic loss.
It probably will be, honestly. Alright, what am I doing?
You are gonna go take a cap.
A cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go sit in
Am
that.
I gonna park right there?
That's not in the cap, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it is. Look, there's buoys right there.
Okay, then yeah.
See, buoy, buoy.
Yeah, you're gonna go sit right there.
Okay. We're gonna we're gonna go this way. What's up, Bless? How are you doing?
Every 5
Streamer
minutes,
swap.
switch captains.
Oh God. That would be really difficult. That
this
would
is-
actually be interesting. Like
What would
every
be-
5
what would
minutes,
be funny
like.
is have a version where like someone controls the ship and the other person shoots,
Oh man.
but they're not allowed to communicate together.
And before Tragic does better than Fem. Probably not. Probably. You had a 78k game. In all honesty.
Okay, so you are contested there on that cap. What does that mean?
That means I should probably
Concentrate fire on the
figure out where they are and Hydro?
Yeah, so you know it's not gonna be this thing, you know it's not gonna be the Jervis, so what other DDs are there left?
Heck.
A Kitakazi and a Shiratsu.
Okay. Well, there's the Baltimore. Ah, Shiratsu. Alright.
Okay, so what might you want to do?
Smoke up and start shooting at him.
Well, what happens when you smoke up?
I should probably slow down.
Yes, you do have rolling smokes. You got quarter speed smoke. Quarter speed smoke. Smoke.
I am at quarter speed.
Okay. But what does the Baltimore have that is scary for destroyers?
Radar, and I'm also getting radared, so
So what should you do?
get the heck out of here.
How do you do that?
Oh
quicker?
God. Leave. Just leave real fast.
So that's one thing.
boy.
You have to consider what is spotting you and what can spot you
Alright,
after
we're
smoke.
gonna-
So
we're
a
gonna-
Baltimore has.
actually,
Okay,
we
his,
can
his
slow
radar's
down now.
down. Yes.
reporting a target's position.
Now you don't have much support. You have a Cleveland. So what might you want to do? Kids used to do it on a
Probably
windy
turn
day.
around and leave. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say kite, but yeah,
Kite,
turn around and
okay.
leave.
I mean,
Make like a tree
close.
and leaf.
Close.
Okay, you still have half your health. Not a big deal.
I'm trying, I swear. I'm not good at DDs. I also don't know ships real well, so... Alright. We're gonna go this way.
Okay.
We're gonna slow down again.
You do have torpedoes, and your torpedoes are 8k in range.
Okay.
So you do have the ability to throw them,
Ooh.
throw and run, essentially.
I can what?
Throw them and then run away from them.
Okay.
So
Jeez, that's a lot of...
that's most likely the Kitakazi.
Alright.
But yeah, once you throw those torps, you're just gonna want to get out of there pretty much.
Alright,
You're way overpowered on that, and you don't have any support
We're
now.
gonna go do that.
Yep, so speed up, go narrow, and run.
I'm probably gonna die if I'll be honest.
What's detecting you? What's
Everything.
within your 5'7"? Okay, so you have the surround
Everything
suit.
is detecting me, fam. This is why I don't play DDs.
You did kind of get a little bit messed up by getting put into the high tiers, but I'm not sure I would play this any better.
Oh, I got some torp hits though.
Nice.
And I'm also probably gonna burn out, so that's fantastic.
That's wonderful, dude.
It's what?
That's
No, it doesn't. I died. Alright, Fem's coming back because I suck. Well, I mean, for more reasons outside of me sucking, but Fem's gonna come back.
Oh.
Well, okay then.
You rock and you're doing fine. Well, I appreciate the support. But
She
I
appreciates the sentiment, but obviously that didn't go too well. She did do more damage than what I did last game though, which says
Hey,
something.
Yeah, that was mostly because torps.
Mostly because torps. Okay.
But that should be about the end of the stream. Oh.
Yeah, close enough actually. Anyway, guys, we will call it here after tragic defeat there at the Haida. I hope you have learnt a few bits and pieces about the Haida today, how to spec it, and if not, I hope you enjoyed our discussion about whether something is a claw, pincer, or what's the other one?
Nippers?
Nipper or a nipper. I'm glad we had to clarify that one. Anyway, captains, I hope you've had a great I hope you guys have a great weekend from all of us here at World of Warships. We will be back Monday night with Naval News Night. So if you'd like me to see, if you'd like to see me, what?
What's free XP?
Oh, free XP! Okay, so on a ship you have. Hold on, let me get like a tech tree line ship real quick.
Hey, Fem.
What?
You should convert all of the free XP that you have.
That's a lot of free XP.
Yeah, I know. Just do it. Just for the lulz.
Just for the lulz,
Yeah, do it today.
Hold
on
on.
stream.
Okay, so when you play a ship, you get your standard XP, which is up here. Now, XP is used to obviously get your upgrades, get your modules, etc., get your next ships. Now, every time you play a game, I don't want to look at this, but anyway, every time you play a game, you also get this gold star, which is your free XP. Now, free XP can be used on any ship. So, for example, if I wanted to get the Shores, I wanted to research it, I'd be using the 792 XP that I have on the Badioni, and I'd be using 68,708 free XP. You can see your free XP up in the corner. Now, the thing about free XP, you can go to any ship that you've played a lot of. Hold on. This is what I'm looking for. So, for the example, my Hakaru. At the moment, I have 16 million XP on my Hakaru. This is why we picked this specific one. And what you can do is you can convert this ship XP into free XP so that you can use it on other ships. You hit convert XP, and it will tell you how much free XP you can gain. So, for example, Tragic, out of my 37 million free, ship XP, I can only convert 2 million of it.
Do it. Convert it.
Why would I want to do that?
Just do it. Do it for the lulz. Do it for the stream.
No, because I need to buy camo with that doubloons.
Get more doubloons later. Do it for the stream. Do it for the stream. Stream, do you want her to convert all of her free XP that she can? If so, say so in chat.
Everyone's saying no. Okay, keep my doubloons. Yeah, they're on my side. Yes. I can't just be like, hey, Niza now, can you give me some more doubloons, please? No, I paid for these doubloons.
All of those?
A lot of them.
Alright, we're going.
Anyway, guys, we will see you Monday for Naval News Night here on the World of Warships channel, both on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. My name is Femennenly, and I will see you on the high seas soon, Captains. Take care.